JCat Pro here with Ketterer Homes, and today I'm going to smoke a turkey for the very first time ever. And my weapon of choice is my new Pit Boss pellet smoker grill. And the downside to this is that it's a two-part grill. One is propane and one side is smoker. And on my smoker, my actual grill it's not that big, so it's about 16th in length. In depth is about 19th, and in height is about 9. So you're not going to fit a huge turkey in here, but you can get a young turkey, and that's what I'm trying. The most important thing that we have to do with our turkey before we get to the smoking process is brine it. And you all know about brining if you cook a turkey for Thanksgiving. What we have here is the KHomes turkey brine. Now this turkey brine is made specially for turkeys. When you buy this KHomes turkey brine, it comes with this Dirty Bird meat dry rub. And then we want to use this Tony's. We want to prime that turkey with this butter solution. If you decide that you want to smoke a turkey for Thanksgiving, if you have a particular smoker, there's all different kinds, then try this recipe and let us know. All right, let's get going. First thing we're gonna do, we have some water and we have a bowl, and we're gonna mix our brine in this bowl. This bowl only takes 8 cups, and this is a gallon of water. And I wanna put at least 1 gallon to 2 gallons of water into this brine bag here, because we wanna make sure it's all covered. And when you brine it, you want the breast side down in the bag, so all that brine gets in the breast part here, because that's where majority of your meat is. Let's do it. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we have our bowl here. We're gonna take our brine mix, and I'm gonna pour half of it in because my bowl's so small. Put that there. Let's put some water in here. And the directions say to make sure it's mixed and stirred pretty good. Then we're gonna take this turkey now, we're going to put it in there with the breast down, like so. Now I'm going to pour my half a bowl of brine. Get that in there really good. Make sure it's all covered up. Alright, now I'm going to do the same with the leftover here. Pour the rest of the water. And a bigger turkey, you're probably going to use 2 gallons of water. It looks like I can get away with 1 gallon of water because my turkey is smaller. So far it's looking really good because it's covering up the whole turkey, and that's what I want to do. So we have our brine here, it's ready to go. Next thing we're going to do is put it in the refrigerator. You want it to stay in the refrigerator for the amount of brining time. The directions say every hour per pound, so if you have like a 15-pound turkey, then you're going to brine it for about 15 hours. Of course, my young turkey is a little bit smaller, so I am going to brine it according to its pound. And yeah, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to put it in the refrigerator and get to going with the smoking process. So let's go. So it's a new day, it's a cloudy day, but we're about to get this bird going. But before that, I had to clean off that brine, and I put a paper towel on it and let it sit in the refrigerator for about 10 to 20 minutes. What that does is it pulls that moisture out and gets the skin really nice and dry. So when I put some canola oil on it and our Dirty Bird rub, it's gonna stick really good. And when the smoking process is finished, we're gonna have a really nice crispy skin. So let's get going with putting this Dirty Bird on here. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna pat this skin just a little more to make sure if there's any moisture sneaking out here. So I want this skin to be a little bit drier than what it is. Take some canola oil here. I'm going to spray this really good. I'm going to be adding this canola oil through the smoking process just to keep that skin nice and buttered up and oiled up and ready to get crispy. All right, I'm gonna take our dirty bird here and sprinkle it on there. Put as much as you want. I like to rub it in with my hand. Some people sprinkle it on with a, I just feel like I get a better, even seasoned product when I do it by hand here. All right, now I got my turkey here all seasoned. Now I'm gonna step it up a little bit and add some of this Tony's injection butter here, this Creole stuff. So what we're gonna do is take our syringe and I'm gonna put a couple in the breast, in the legs, and in these wings here. And that's what we're gonna do, so let's get going. Yep. I'm gonna repeat the process on the other side here. So now I cut up some green apples and some red apples that we got at the apple orchard, and a couple of lemons, just to give it a little bit of lemon in there. I got my turkey stuffed and it's kind of creating this more solid structure. I'm gonna tie my legs up and we're gonna go take this and put it in the grill. All right, I got my bird ready. It fits perfect here in my smoker, right in the middle, just like I was hoping it would. I have my probe here, so I'm gonna stick my probe in. This will allow me to track the process, the cooking process, through my app or through this panel here. So that's the cool thing about this grill. One thing, this grill also, it only goes up to 350 or 300, but the directions say to heat your smoker up to about 325. I'm gonna keep it at 300 and because it's a small bird anyways, and like I said, I have that probe in there. I'll just come and check it. And every time I come and check it, I'm gonna spray it with some of that oil, and that'll keep that skin, you know, nice and crispy when this thing is done. Now all we have to do is wait for this bird to get about 165 degrees, and it's ready to go. The choice of wood pellet I used is hickory. I believe that hickory is going to have a really strong flavor, and I want that in this turkey. So that's what I chose. You can choose whatever you want. The probe is saying that it's about 89 right now. We still got a ways to go, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this canola on it just to get, you know, I don't want it to dry out. All right, this is the turkey. I've pulled it off my smoker. I'm gonna let it sit for 15 minutes before I carve it, but look at this thing. I have never done anything like this. I've seen this in magazines, I've seen it online, on the food channel, but I have never cooked one like this. It looks beautiful. Now, I can't taste it until it cools down, but when I pulled that probe out of it, juice started squirting everywhere. So that's a good sign. That is a good sign. So I'm excited about this turkey, and I can't wait to cut it up and eat it. So let's give it 15 minutes and then we'll carve it. I'm gonna cut a piece off right here and taste it, and then let you know how it tastes. All right, man, look at that juice. All right, let's see. All right, look at that right there. See that? Man, that's so tender. That's the best turkey I think I've ever cooked. It's so tender. That has to, I mean, it's definitely that brine. It's the butter we put in it, and the slow smoke. The flavors of that dirty bird, kind of like a salty, sweet, not too sweet, not too spicy, but the juices of the butter and the brine, I'm telling you, this is amazing. From Ketterer Homes, my wife, Sarah Ketterer, she's a realtor with Keller Williams. We just want to tell you happy Thanksgiving, And if you want to try this recipe and smoke a turkey, do it and then let me know how yours turned out if you choose to do what we did here. But I promise you, this turkey right here is the best turkey I've ever cooked. And I am definitely going to do it Thanksgiving for my family, and I hope you do as well. So God bless from Ketterer Homes. Happy Thanksgiving.